everyone, I'm back, and now let's continue our chemistry series entitled Conversion of Units. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.
Hello, this is conversion of units. So pag conversion of units, usually ito yung medyo nahihirapan mostly sa mga estudyante na sa mga high school students, nahihirapan sila regarding sa conversion of units. Yun naman yung pinaka-basic talaga sa chem, so kailangan natin matutunan to. So I'm here, I'm gonna help you to learn about more conversion of units and their respective physical quantity and its unit name and its unit abbreviation.
So before doing the conversion, we must learn also the common decimal prefixes used with SI units. Yung mga importante or ginagamit mismo or ginagamit usually sa chemistry ng mga conversion decimal na conversions. So here are the examples of commonly used by chemists or commonly used by a professor or in a chemistry. Ito yung mga units usually na ginagamit. First, mega, kilo, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and pico. So, yung mega, yung symbol niya is capital letter M. Then, yung word million, yung conventional notation is 1 followed by 6 zeros. And then, yung exponential notation niya is 1 times 10 raised to the power of 6. So, yung kilo is K, yung symbol 1,000. Conventional notation is 1,001 followed by 3 zeros. And exponential notation is 1 times 10 raised to the power of 3. So, deci stand for 10. Yung word niya is 10 or equivalent niya sa conventional notation is 0.1. And then, sa exponential notation is 1 times 10 raised to the power of negative 1. So, centi stands for 100, and then milli, small letter m, 1,000, micro, ito yung symbol niya, and then yung word is in million, and yung conventional notation niya is 0 point, followed by 5 zeros, and then 1. And then, nano, small letter n, billion, and then 0 point, yung conventional notation is 0 point, followed by 8 zeros, and then 1. Then yung exponential notation niya is 1 times 10 raised to the power of negative 9. And then pico, start with letter P, small letter P. Then trillion, yung word niya. And then yung conventional notation is 0 point followed by 11 zeros and 1. And then yung exponential notation niya is 1 times 10 raised to negative 12. So importante talaga yung malaki yung exponential notations. Kasi kung i-copy mo ito na, napakahirap. So yun, kailangan natin malaman din yung mga exponential notations for us na mag-easy yung pagsusunod. And that's yung space.
So here are the 7 fundamental or base units in chemistry. So here is the physical quantity, the unit name, and unit abbreviation. So first is mass, and its unit name is kilogram, and the unit abbreviation is kg. And then next one, number 2 is length, then yung unit name niya is meter, and yung unit abbreviation is small letter m. Yung third one is yung time. Time is, unit name niya is second, and then yung unit abbreviation is small letter s. The fourth one is temperature. Temperature, hindi siya degree Celsius yung nagamit, kundi Kelvin. So, unit name niya is Kelvin, and then yung unit abbreviation is capital letter K. Then, next one is the electric current, or yung unit name niya is ampere, and the unit abbreviation is capital letter A. Then, next one is the amount of substance. Unit name niya is mole, and then yung unit abbreviation is mol, M-O-L. So, the last one is the luminous intensity, which is the unit name is candela, and then yung unit abbreviation niya is C. Yung una, length. So, what is the basic or SI unit of length? Meter. So, SI unit stands for International System of Units, or SI units of length is meter. So, may example pa tayo dyan. So, may maghanap tayo ng example ng length. So, here. So, to wire your stereo equipment, you need 325 centimeters of speaker wire that sells for $0.15 per feet. How much does the wire cost? So, una natin gagawin is, ilalagay natin lahat ng given. And then, lagay natin yung required, ano yung hinahanap sa problem. And last one, yung solution. So, una natin gagawin, ilalagay natin yung given, ano yung given dun sa problem. So, given, yung 325 centimeter ng speaker wire. Tapos, yung cost per speaker wire is $0.15 per feet. Per feet. So, after paglagay lahat ng given, ano natin yung required. Ano yung hinahanap doon sa problem? So, required. Yung required niya is, how much does the wire cost? How much does the wire cost? So, how much does the wire cost? Yun yung required. Yun yung hinahanap sa problem. And then, proceed tayo sa solution. Solution, lagay natin dito, cost in dollars equal to yung given, which is the 325 centimeter. Ayun, yung 325 centimeter, i-convert mo siya into inch. So, dapat alam natin yung conversion ng inch to centimeter. So, in 1 inch, there is 2.54 centimeter. Here, makakancel na natin, makakancel out na yung centimeter na unit. So, cm, cm. So, maiwan yung inch. Ngayon, yung inch, i-convert natin into feet per foot. So, in 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches. So, mako-convert na natin siya into foot. So, 1 or 12 inches is equivalent to 1 foot. So, makakancel out yung inch, maiwan yung foot. Tapos, yung required dito sa problem is how much does the wire cost in feet per feet. So, dollars per feet or cost per feet or per foot. So, yun, since feet na yung natitira, tapos yung required is how much does the wire cost or yung cost niya per feet. So, i-convert natin yung 1 inch or i-convert natin yung inch into feet per foot. Diba? So, in inches to foot, 12 inches is equivalent to 1 foot. Ngayon, yung given dito, yung isa is cost ng per feet daw is $0.15 per feet. So, gagamitin na per foot. So, gagamitin natin siya dito to cancel out the unit ng foot, FT. So, 1 foot is equivalent to $0.15. Ngayon, makakancel out natin itong feet or foot. So, cancel na lahat ng mga units. Yung natitira is yung dollar sign. So, yung required dito is how much does the wire cost in dollars. So, doing the calculation, so yung sagot niya is $1.60. So, $1.60. Very good. So, while doing the calculation, so yung sagot is $1.60. Meaning, in 325 centimeter, ang cost niya is $1.60. And now, let's proceed to volume. So, ano yung SI unit ng volume? SI unit niya is cubic meter or stand for M raised to the power of 3. Yung superscript niya na 3. That's the SI or International System Unit of Volume. So, in chemistry, we often use liter or ml. Usually, ito yung ginagamit yung liter or milliliter. Yung ginagamit natin when it comes in volume. So, but in the SI unit or International System of Unit for Volume is cubic meter talaga. Pero in chemistry, we use liter or ml. So, proceed tayo sa example. So, the problem. The volume of irregularly shaped solid can be determined from the volume of water it displaces. A graduated cylinder contains 19.9 ml of water. When a piece of galena, an ore of lead, is added, it sinks and the volume increases to 24.5 ml. So, what is the volume of the piece of galena in centimeter cube and in liter? So, ganun pa rin sa pagkuha o pag-solve sa problem. So, first, ilagay mo yung given, yung required, yung hinahanap sa problem, and then, solution. So, yung given doon is yung 19.9 ml ng tubig, then 24.5 ml tubig na kasama yung irregularly shaped na solid, which is the galena. Ano yung nire-required? Yung nire-required is yung volume ng galena in centimeter cube and in liters. Now, let's proceed to solution. So, ito yung given. Kasi yung required dito is volume of galena, yung irregularly shaped. So, paano nga yun ma-determine yung irregularly shaped na volume ng solid is depende doon sa water displacement. So, yun, titingnan natin kung ilang ml ng tubig yung na-displace. Doon natin kukunin yung volume ng solid. So, kunin natin yung volume ng displace, which is 24.5 ml minus 19.9 ml. So, ang sagot dito is 4.6 ml. Yung na-displace na tubig. 4.6 ml. Ngayon, hinahanap dito sa nire-required is yung volume of galena in centimeter cube. So, since 4.6 ml siya, i-convert natin siya into centimeter cube, kailangan natin ng conversion factor. So, yung conversion factor na yun, madali lang naman to. Kasi, in 1 centimeter cube, equivalent niya is 1 ml. Or 1 ml is equivalent to 1 centimeter cube. So, pag i-convert mo siya, yung centimeter cube, so simple as 4.6 ml, tapos i-multiply mo siya sa conversion factor niya, which is 1 ml is equivalent to 1 centimeter cube. So, ang sagot, cancel mo lang yung unit, same pa rin. So, 4.6 centimeter cube. Yan ang sagot niya. 4.6 centimeter cube. Tapos, kung i-convert na naman natin siya in liters, kasi dalawa yung hiningi, in liters. So, from 4.6 ml, gawin mo siya in liter. So, yung 6 ml, i-multiply mo lang siya sa conversion factor. Kasi, conversion factor, i-convert mo yung ml to liters. So, sa isang litro, in 1 liter, ilan yung ml? So, 1,000 ml. 1,000 ml. So, yung ml na units, yung milliliter, makakancel out. So, matitira is liter. So, doing the calculation, so the answer is 4.6 times 10 raised to the power of -3 liter. Kung yan mo siya into conventional notation, so mangyayari is mag-move mo siya 3 decimal places, so 1, 2, 3, so magiging 0.0046 liter. So, mass is a quantity of matter an object contains. So, yung mismong ano niya. So, usually, mami-misinterpret natin ang paggamit ng mass at saka weight. So, ano pala ang difference between mass and weight? So, yung mass is constant. Kunin lang natin yung word, constant. So, ito yung quantity ng meron yung isang object na hindi magbabago. I mean, hindi siya mag-change yung quantity na yun. While yung weight naman is the variable. Kumbaga, magdidepende siya doon sa gravitational field. Gravitational field. Kung saan nag-act yung isang object, acting on the object, or nag-act siya on the object. So, again, the difference with mass is constant. Yung quantity of an object, quantity of matter an object contains. So, constant lang yun, hindi nagbabago. Let's say, 5 grams, nandito. Okay, lipat mo siya 5 grams, ganun na 5 grams. Well, the weight is, kung 5, let's say, dito, example, sa moon. Kung dito ka sa Earth, timbang mo is mabigat. Pagdating mo sa moon, magaan ka na. Kasi iba-iba yung gravitational field kung saan yung object nag-act doon sa object. Yung gravitational field or gravitational force na depende doon sa field, doon sa area or lugar kung saan siya nag-act. Now, let's proceed to problems regarding mass or problem about mass. So, here, problem. Many international computer communications are carried by optical fibers in cables laid along the ocean floor. If one strand of optical fiber weighs 1.19 times 10 raised to the negative 3 pound per meter, so what is the mass in kilogram of a cable made of 6 strands of optical fiber, each long enough to link New York and Paris? So 8.84 times 10 raised to the power of 3 kilometers. Ganun pa rin yung gagawin, yung given, required, at saka yung solution. So yung given doon is weight of one strand of optical fiber is equivalent to 1.19 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3 pound per meter. Then, one cable is equivalent to 6 fibers. And then, New York to Paris, yung distance niya is 8.84 times 10 raised to the power of 3 kilometers. So, yun yung given sa problem. Yung required, yung nahanap dun, is yung mass of cable in kilograms. So, let's proceed to solution. So, yung uunahin natin i-convert is yung 8.84 times 10 raised to the power of 3 kilometers into meters. Yun ang una natin i-convert. So, yung conversion factor niya is, in 1 kilometer, there is 1,000 meters. So, para ma-cancel out natin yung kilometers, meters yung matitira. So, while doing the calculation, magka-cancel out natin yung kilometer. So, meter na yung matitira. And then, yung sagot niya is 8.84 times 10 raised to the power of 6 meters. So, itong sagot na to, gagamitin natin siya para dito sa given na 1.19 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3 pounds per meter. So, para ma-cancel out natin yung meter, kailangan matitira yung pound. So, we'll do the calculation again. So, while doing the calculation, maka-cancel out yung meter and meter. So, matitira is yung pound. So, 8.84 times 10 raised to the power of 6 multiplied by 1.19 times 10 raised to the power of negative 3 pound. So, ang sagot niya is 1.05 times 10 raised to the power of 4 pound. Ito is per fiber. Diba? Per fiber. So, ito yung pound niya. Ito yung timbang niya. Per fiber. Optical fiber. Per optical fiber siya. Ngayon, ito. Proceed pa rin tayo sa conversion niya. So, pound siya. Unit niya is pound per fiber. So, itong pound per fiber niya, let's say 1.05 times 10 raised to the power of 4 pound per fiber. I-multiply mo na ngayon siya sa sa given. Diba sa isang cable, there's a 6 fibers. So, gagamitin natin siya as conversion factor. So, tayo natin sa isang fiber. Merong 6. So, 6 fibers sa isang cable. Diba? Kasi yung required natin dito, mass of cable in kilograms. So, mass of cable in kilograms. So, per kilograms in kilograms per cable. So, yun. Cancel out natin yung fiber. So, matitira is pounds per cable. Diba? Then, while doing the calculation, yung sagot niya is 6.30 times 10 times 10 raised to the power of 4 pounds per cable. Ngayon, hindi pa dyan nagtatapos. Kasi yung nare-required o yung hinahanap sa problem is yung mass of cable in kilograms. So, kilograms per cable dapat yung sagot natin. So, anong gagawin? So, since pound siya, ano ba yung conversion factor between pounds and kilograms? So, in 1 kilogram, there is 2.205 pounds. So, yun ang gagamitin natin. Pounds, 1 kilogram. So the answer is 2.86 times 10 raised to the power of 4 kilograms. Yung weight niya per kilo. So ito yung sagot niya. Diba? now let's proceed to temperature. So temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness. Or temperature is a measure of how cold or hot an object is related to one another. Measure siya, measurement now on how cold or hot the object is. So, when it say temperature, may kakiba talaga siyang heat, di ba? So, yung heat kasi, heat is the energy flow from the object with the higher temperature to lower temperature. So, yun yung ng heat, movement ng heat is a kind of parang ano yun siya is an energy flow na nag-flow siya from high to low, diba? Example, yung ice. Itong ice na to, diba magme-melt siya, meaning yung heat from the object, kung ako, yung heat na galing sa akin pupunta doon sa ice kasi nga from higher na temperature pupunta sa low na temperature. So, yung low temperature yung ice, ako yung high na temperature. So, yung heat pupunta from my hand, pupunta doon sa ice, kaya magme-melt na yung ice. Yun yung movement ng heat or yung flow ng energy. Ngayon, example yung ano din, sa thermometer. Diba yung mercury content doon sa loob, kapag malagay dun siya sa init, kasi ano yan siya diba? Yung energy flow, yung heat mismo. Kapag yung thermometer nilalagay dun sa mainit na object, mag-e-expand yung mercury na nasa loob. Mag-e-expand siya, kaya aakyat siya pataas. Mag-e-expand yung mercury dun sa loob. Kasi nga, from higher na sa object na yun, pupunta dun sa lower ng temperature, which is nasa loob ng thermometer. Ang mangyayari, pinupush niya pa upward o ina-expand niya yung mercury. Kaya malalaman natin kung hanggang saan yung temperature ng isang object na yun or yung temperature ng isang object. So, pag pag i-cool down siya, di ba? Yung init, di ba nagpa-flow nandun na siya sa thermometer. Ngayon, pag gusto mong ipababa yung o i-contract yung mercury na nasa loob, mercury content, i-ano na siya sa ice, so meaning yung mainit, yung nasa loob mismo or yung mercury nasa thermometer, pupunta doon siya sa lower temperature, which is doon sa ice. So meaning, magkocontract yung mercury na nasa loob. Kaya babalik siya sa lower na position or doon sa pinaka-base ng thermometer. So yun yung mechanism, yun yung explanation, but yun yung flow ng heat doon sa thermometer, even sa ice. Diba? From heat sa ating body or pag heat pa sa ating hands, pupunta dun sa ice, kaya yung ice mag-melt. Ganon din yung explanation dun sa aircon. Hindi lalabas yung lamig, kundi papasok yung init sa loob kapag binuksan mo yung pintuan. Kasi outside the door, and mainit din siya compared sa loob. Ngayon, since diba yung heat is energy flow from high temperature to low, meaning hindi lalabas yung lamig, kundi papasok yung init. Pero sa labas, papasok yung init sa loob. Because yung coldness or cold is only absence of heat. Kung wala yung heat, malamig yung system. So yun. Second law of thermodynamics. In measuring the temperature, there is three temperature scales na ginagamit in chemistry. So yung Celsius, formerly called centigrade, degree centigrade, degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. So among these three scales, yung Kelvin, ito yung sa SI unit of temperature. So yung Kelvin yung SI unit or International System Unit of Temperature, yung Kelvin. Yung degree Celsius naman, formerly called as degree centigrade. So yung degree Celsius, yung formula niya is 5/9 degree Fahrenheit minus 32. By the way, before ako mag-proceed dyan, ito yung iti-take note nyo. Yung value ng degree Fahrenheit always mataas dun sa degree Celsius, which is, bibigyan kayo ng tip kung paano ma-familiarize or ma-retain yung formula dun sa isipan nyo. When it comes sa degree Celsius, conversion of degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit and degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. Yung ganun. So, yung degree Celsius naman, since mababa siya, di ba? Mababa siya compared to din sa degree Fahrenheit ng value. So, ang mangyayari, yung formula niya, mauna yung maliit, na which is 5/9. Diba? Kita nyo 5/9, tapos, open and close parentheses, degree Fahrenheit minus 32. Kasi yung ano natin, mababa dapat yung value ng degree Celsius. So yung value ng degree Fahrenheit yun sa given, ima-minus mo siya ng 32, saka mo siya i-multiply dito sa 5 over 9. And then yung numerator, mo, yung result nito, negative degree Fahrenheit minus 32, i-multiply mo siya sa 5 divided by 9. So yun yung makukuha natin sa degree Celsius. Ngayon, sa degree Fahrenheit, since mataas yung value, di ba? Mataas yung value ng degree Fahrenheit, yung formula niya is 9 over 5, kasi mataas, di ba? So 9 over 5, tapos i-multiply mo siya sa degree Celsius. Then after getting that calculation mo, mapagsasolve mo dito, tapos saka ka mag-add ng 32 plus 32. Then, ito yung ano niya, sa formula niya. Hindi ko na i-go through, but nagiging 32 yan siya, ganun. So, here, tinuturuan ko kayo kung paano, para mas mabilis yung pagre-retain sa isip niyo, na ganun, ba't 9 over 5, ba't 5 over 9, ganun, minus 32, 32, ganyan. So, actually, may conversion pa yan siya before. So, before we came up this formula. So, yun, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin, this is the easiest one sa pag-convert. So, simple as degree Celsius plus 273.15 Kelvin. 273.15, yun yung constant ng Kelvin na value. So, if yung given is degree Fahrenheit to Kelvin, first, i-convert mo muna yung degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius bago ka mag-proceed or i-convert ito Kelvin. Okay? So, let's proceed to problem regarding this temperature or about temperature. So, problem about temperature. So, problem. A child has a body temp of 38.7 degrees Celsius and a normal body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So, the question is, does the child have a fever? May lagnat ba siya? So, and what is the child's temperature in kelvins? So, yun din ang gagawin una, yung given, yung required, at saka yung solution natin. Here's the given sa problem. So, yung child's body temperature, which is 38.7 degrees Celsius, tapos yung normal body temperature daw is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So, yung required, o yung tinatanong dun sa problem is, does the child have a fever? May lagnat ba siya? And then, child's body temperature in Kelvin. So, yung una, para malalaman natin kung may lagnat ba yung bata o wala. Diba degree Celsius yung nasa given? So, i-convert natin siya into degree Fahrenheit. So, solution. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to, anong degree Fahrenheit? Always siya mataas sa degree Celsius. So, ang mangyayari, yung formula, which is 9 over 5, tapos, multiply mo siya sa degree Celsius plus 32. Diba? And by the way, itong 9 over 5, yun yung increments ng freezing point ng tubig at saka boiling point ng tubig. Kung ilan yung units, temperature units yung dala nila. Sa degree Fahrenheit kasi, 180 yung units. Well, sa degree Celsius, from 0 to 100 is 100 yung units. Temperature units or yung increments ng So, 180 sa Fahrenheit kasi from 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Hindi ako nagkakamali. So, 180 degree Celsius. So, pag degree Fahrenheit, yung hinahanap natin, una-una yung 180 over 100. Kaya nagiging 9 over 5 siya kasi na-simplify na siya. So, 9 over 5 times degree Celsius. So, 9 over 5 degree Celsius, which is 38.7 plus 32. Ngayon, by doing the calculation, magiging sagot niyan is 101.7 degree Fahrenheit. Ito yung magiging result. Ngayon, ikukumpara mo siya, which is greater. Ito ba yung normal body temperature? Ito yung temperature ng bata. So, meaning, mas mataas yung temperature sa bata compared dun sa normal. Meaning, ito, sagot dito, does the child have a fever? Yes, may lagnat yung bata. Then, sobrang taas ng kanyang temperature, body temperature. Ngayon, yung isang hiningi dito, or isang requirement, or isang nire-required dun sa problem, is yung child's body temperature daw in Kelvin. So, what is the formula of Kelvin? The formula of Kelvin is just degree Celsius plus 273.50. So, Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.50. So degree Celsius is 38.7 plus 273.15. So yung result ng Kelvin is 311.8 Kelvin. So ito yung temperature ng bata in Kelvin. So 311.8 Kelvins. So diba? Amazing. Kaya may tanong ako. Anong temperature kung saan yung degree Celsius at saka degree Fahrenheit is pareho? Pareho sila ng value. At what temperature? Temperature of negative 40. Try natin. Negative 40 degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit and negative 40 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. Tingnan natin kung same ba sila ng result. So ngayon, itatry natin isa-solve itong negative 40 degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit and negative 40 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. So, yung una, dito, negative 40 degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. So, ano yung formula ng degree Fahrenheit? So, degree Fahrenheit is equivalent to, since mataas siya, tapos yung value, naging 9/5. This is my own technique para mas ma-retain ko yung formula ng dalawang to. So, 9/5, since degree Fahrenheit is kailangan mataas, diba? So, i-multiply ko siya sa degree Celsius plus 32. Ito, multiply siya sa degree Celsius plus 32. Ngayon, i-substitute ko na yung value ng degree Celsius doon sa formula. So, nangyari, 9/5 times degree Celsius is negative 40 plus 32. Ngayon, 9 times negative 40 is equal to negative 360. Negative 360 divided by 5 plus 32. So, negative 360 divided by 5 is equal to negative 72 plus 32 is magiging negative 40 degree Fahrenheit. Diba? Negative 40 Fahrenheit. So, from negative 40 degree Celsius, kinonvert mo siya to degree Fahrenheit, magiging negative 40 degree Fahrenheit. Ngayon, i-exchange natin, ibabalik natin sa degree Celsius kung negative 40 pa rin ba yung results. So, degree Celsius, equivalent to, ano yung formula ng degree Celsius? So, since maliit siya, may 5/9. Tapos, yung degree Fahrenheit, i-minus mo, since degree Fahrenheit is mataas yung value, diba? I-minus mo siya sa 32. Diba? So, 5/9, degree Fahrenheit times 32. So, substitute natin yung value ng degree Fahrenheit doon. So, mangyayari, magiging 5/9, negative 40 minus 32. Negative 40 degree Fahrenheit minus 32. And then, nangyari, negative 40 minus negative 32 is equal to negative 72. Negative 72, 5/9. So, nangyari. So, negative 72 times 5 is equivalent to 360. 360? Are you sure? So, negative 360 divided by 9. So, negative 360 divided by 9 is negative 40. So, negative 40 degree Celsius. So, in negative 40, degree Celsius man siya o degree Fahrenheit, equivalent yung values nila. Equivalent yung units ng negative 40 degree Celsius, equivalent to negative 40 degree Celsius. Degree Fahrenheit, degree Celsius. So, from negative 40 degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit, and negative 40 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius, same sila ng results. Negative 40 din yung result. Amazing, right? Yes. Thank you everyone. So, again, don't forget to subscribe. Lindonizers RCH. So, see you!